Alright guys, you know exactly what time it is. A brand new Extreme Z Awakening event is available, the Family Kamehameha Extreme Z Awakening event. And of course, that means there is a new random unit that I want to 100% to help me get further in the actual event itself. And that of course is Agl Tapion. Now I do consider the Tech Tapion a little better than this guy, but at this point in the game, I'm caring more about getting further in these Extreme Z Awakening events than, like, other stuff. So, like, I don't mind dumping my orbs into units that will help me more in the Extreme Z Awakening events, more so than in, like, normal Dokkan events and stuff like that. But this Tapion, he does reduce damage by 50%, so he'll be good in stuff like Super Battle Road anyway. So it also is not really that big of a deal that I'm going to go ahead and 100% him. Plus, he is a category leader as well. So, you know, hopefully, you know, I didn't actually do the challenge I was going to do for Evolution Blue, Vegeta, and Jiren of taking them all on with all the different category teams. I might still do that. I think it's probably because there was 2 events up at the same time. I don't really want to go through both of the events. Maybe, okay. I definitely have to do it the next Dokkan event that drops. But alright, there we go. Tapion's 100%ed, so let's go ahead and head into an event and test this bad boy out on the Movie Boss team, which I think will be his best team. Alright guys, so here we are. Let's go ahead and hop into an event. It's funny looking at this team I'm using, but it is basically full rainbow outside of the Turles leaders. But my Turles is not actually rainbow, so I can't do a full rainbow kind of Turles team showcase. Those teams, I've actually really been enjoying doing some of those kind of like showcase videos lately where I do like the full rainbow team. I did it with an LR Vegito Blue team, and I used, you know, a full rainbow set of LRs. I also did it with an Angel Golden Frieza team. I did it for the Rived Warriors. There's actually a few other categories I could do it with, but see, I only count it as a full, like a proper full rainbow team if even the friend leader is rainbow. That's why sometimes it's hard to do those videos, because I actually want to do one for the Universal Survival Art category team as well as the Hybrid Saiyan team. Since I got my Ultimate Gohan freshly rainbowed, you know, I could do a Hybrid Saiyan rainbow team showcase, and because I have enough for the Universal Survival Arc, I could do that as well. Okay, so basically what we're looking for here in terms of showing off Tapion on this team is I want to try and get a rotation where Tapion is like sandwiched in between 2 AGL Turleses. You're definitely going to be, wow, 3.9 million by LR Bojack there. You're definitely going to be able to activate, like, links for Tapion on the Revived Warrior team that you won't be able to here on the Movie Boss team. That's the one thing. Tapion does not link well whatsoever on this team, but Turles' presence is just such a game changer. Turles being, you know, the best support unit in the game, the 3 key and 40% attack. If I have Tapion on a rotation with 2 of those Turleses, that's going to look very, very well. Oh, damn. You know what? I want to see how well Tapion will be able to tank against the physical Kid Buu. That's one reason I chose this event. What will his attack stat be? Ooh. 700,000. Turles is higher! It is important to remember, though, that Tapion, like, he does get a sizable damage increase, like, when he falls below 50% health. Like, he's just a very weird unit. Okay, so I'm intentionally going to hold back on this rotation. I do not want to kill Kid Buu here. The reason for this is because I want to see how well Tapion will be able to tank Kid Buu's super attacks. That'll be kind of a good, you know, thing to look at. This actually might hurt a little bit. 46, that's nothing, bro. Wait, Bojack, I thought Bojack... Huh, I thought for a second that I didn't get a super with the AGL Bojack. I guess I'm just tripping. Ignore me. Wow, look at that. Yo, LR Bojack's defense is so good, man. Okay, so, Tapion. Oh, no! Why, Sway? No! I wanted Tapion to get a double boost. Damn it. That sucks. Oh. I really wanted Tapion to get the double boost from having 2 Tapions on rotation, and we're not going to get that now. Damn it. Oh, that's really disappointing. Okay, how much damage will Tapion take here? 27. Wow, that's a lot more than I thought he would take. I thought he would take less than that, because he is cutting it in half, you know, by 50%. But, man, Agl Tapion right now, it's disappointing me a little bit. Oh, 2.4 million. Holy shit. All right, Turles. Yo, Big Daddy Turles not fucking around there. But, again, kind of the different thing with Tapion, with Agl Tapion, is how, like, he could transform into Hirudegarn, right? So, like, he's not going to be doing a whole hell of a lot of damage before that. Okay, again, I actually really want to take a lot of damage here, so we can get below 50% health for the transformation into Hirudegarn. And Hirudegarn is able to hit pretty high. Like the damage Hirudegarn's able to dish out is quite good. Especially for the EZA event, too, that I want to, you know, power this Tapion up for. I haven't called Tapion Turles in this video yet, have I? I feel like I might have done... No, he's... Oh, okay, good, he got hit. I was going to say, no, Janemba's going to dodge. All right, so after this, we're going to go ahead and be able to take our transformation into Hirudegarn. Oh, you're shitting me. No. How are we above 50... How the F are we above 50% health? And damn it, both Turleses have transformed on me. This has not gone well, man. Yo, this was supposed to go a lot better than it has. Yo, these Turleses transforming. The thing about the Turleses transforming is that he regens health afterwards. So, like, it's going to make it difficult to fall below 50% health, which is where we could see Tapion actually do decent damage, but we could also see Hirudegarn come out as well. I'll make sure to hop into a little tougher of an event, like Jiren or something, and then we'll be able to see Hirudegarn for sure at that point. Maybe I brought too many defensive units as well, like, you know, Janemba and LR Bojack, you know, they don't really take damage like that. Okay, let's see if we can take enough damage to kind of get the Hirudegarn transformation. If not, that's okay. We are going to hop into another event. I think we'll go through Jiren. And after we go through the Jiren event, we should, at that point, like, I would presume Jiren will do enough damage to get us below 50% health on a turn where Tapion is actually going to be there. Okay, 72k is a lot. Yeah, it's just... With all the rainbows on the team, this event just isn't hard enough anymore. All right, so there is Turles reverting back, by the way, into his, just normal support type form, as you guys can see down here. When Turles first came out, that was glitched. See, that's like another difference between, like, that's like a global versus JP thing, is that JP got 1 stone because of that error. Like, that's the type of thing that they probably will have fixed when he comes out on Global. This error where he was not reverting back. Alright, so Tapion will go ahead and finish this off right here. Yeah, hovering around 500,000 attack stat is not the greatest. But we'll see how much damage he could do. Oh, okay, wow. Oh, okay, but he got the additional. We'll see how much damage he's able to do once he's able to get that passive of his active. And also when he's able to take his Hirudegarn transformation. So let's go ahead and hop into the Jiren event. I think that'll be a good one to test Tapion out in. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and hop into the Jiren event. First off though, let's break Tapion down and I'll go over why I feel the tech one is a little better. So this right here, this is Sleepless Hero Tapion with Hirudegarn inside him, because it's just Tapion Hirudegarn. So it's not technically like, you know, the same thing as just normal Tapion, which is interesting because that actually makes this guy technically not farmable. There is a normal Tapion that is farmable from the Hirudegarn boss fight. You could use that to farm up the SA of the Tech Tapion, but not the AGL one here. His leader skill is the Giant category, P +3 and HP attack and defense 150%. And then transformations get an additional chance to turn Giant under Tapion's leader skill. Unfortunately, the Giant category is one of the worst in the game. His super attack is the Brave Sword attack, which does immense damage and lowers attack. The lowers attack is nice on enemies that are susceptible to it. There is no doubt about that. I really do like the lower attack mechanic. His passive is Hidden Mission, which is damage received minus 50%. And then when HP is 50% or below, he gets an attack 150% buff, a 50% defensive buff, and then only once the seal does become undone. So I think the way it works is that if it's a rotation where your health is under 50% HP, Agl Tapion does get that 150% attack and the 50% defensive buff, which is pretty nice. That's going to be very good for like the Extreme Z Awakening event. Will allow him to hit hard as well as defend quite well. I don't think Hirudegarn I don't know if Hirudegarn must get that buff. Usually it seems as though like Great Apes and stuff like that they don't get hidden potential buffs or passives or like any type of things like that. But Hirudegarn does hit a lot harder than other Great Apes, so it's very possible that they did make it so that 150% buff Hirudegarn does actually get. And then like later on in the fight, if you fall below 50% health again, Tapion will still get that 150% attack buff, so he'll be able to hit hard. Now his links are Brainiacs, Hero, Experienced Fighters, Revival, Fierce Battle, Transform, and Rival Duo. So, see, Tech Tapion is an orb changer. So right off the bat, he's very useful on several teams, okay? And then he also does, like, he fits on a team with LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So he is very good in activating links for LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, as well as giving LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku Ki, which makes him very good, and he just has an attack and defensive buff, and he can crit. Like, the Tech Tapion is insane. Agl Tapion, however, his links are not good, really, on any team, unless you're going to link him up with himself on the Revived Warrior team. But, you know, Tech Tapion's not on the Giant team. Tech Tapion is also not on the Movie Bosses team. Agl Tapion is on those two teams only because of Hirudegarn inside of him. So I'm just not a big fan of the Agl Tapion. There's not really a place for him outside of very difficult modes, right? Like, I do think Agl Tapion at 100% is, like, pretty solid on Super Battle Road because he's going to be reducing so much damage. So that'll be helpful in difficult modes, or maybe something like Dokkan Battlefield. He could be pretty good, but, like, just going through events, like, no, he's not going to be worth the effort. But, of course, he is fantastic in the Family Kamehameha Extreme Z Awakening event. And if any other events use, like, the Revived Warrior category or the Giant category, this Tapion certainly could be very good in another Extreme Z Awakening. That's why I don't really mind 100%ing him using a lot of orbs on him. His 12 game bar is 150%, which is very good. That's kind of the, you know, that, like, A-class level. And then he does have 3 categories. He has the Giant category, one of the worst teams in the game. He is on the Revived Warrior category, one of the best teams in the game, actually. And then he is also on the Movie Boss category. Again, I feel that's one of the best teams in the game. Just because the Movie Boss category, having the Turles around to give that monstrous support type buff is just very, very nice, right? Like I absolutely just adore this team. Having the Turles around just make everything is just so smooth with this team, right? Like that is the word I would use to describe it, smooth. Because, like, you know, especially if you have some of these LRs, like LR Bojack, sometimes, as you guys have seen, I've kind of fallen out of love with LR Broly. He just takes so much damage, and I do kind of like to cruise through these events sometimes, like with no items used or something like that. Whereas, like, LR Bojack, he's just an impenetrable wall that enemies can't overcome in terms of defense. So that's really good. Alright, so we already have Tapion linked up with one of the Turleses, so that's good. That is exactly what I was looking for, is having Tapion, again, on a rotation with both of the Turleses. So Turles will transform if his HP is, I believe, 80% or below. There's a low chance. But I think we'll be able to get... I'm going to make sure that I get to that rotation above, like, that 80% threshold, so that I don't even have to worry about that. And then later, once we get to the STR Jiren, at that point, I'll probably try and dip below the whatchamacallit. I'll try and dip below 50% health so we can at least see the Hirudegarn transformation. Although hidden potential system buffs don't affect Hirudegarn, but still, like, if I'm going to be showcasing, 100% Tapion, I do want to showcase him with that actual Hirudegarn transformation at least once, right? You guys get what I'm saying there. Okay, so, actually, this is a fine rotation. Again, the Movie Boss team is, like, also such a defensive team, right? Because you have units like Cooler, Tech Golden Frieza, Janemba, who all defend incredibly well. So, like, a lot of times you can kind of just, like, waltz through these events, like, we're just chilling. I would also love if Jiren super attacked Tapion here to see how much damage Tapion would take. He's not going to. Damn you, Jiren. Now, here's Janemba. Janemba's actually quite good on this team, by the way. Like, I'm glad that Janemba finally got a category, and it really does allow him to shine. Like, see, Jiren, stop. You're just not going to be able to damage Janemba. I'm actually, as time has gone on, I've become a bigger and bigger fan of that Janemba card, especially him being on this category. Like, basically, I love every unit that is on this category. Even Tech Beerus. I will forgive Tech Beerus. I'll never forget on that Tech Vegito Blue banner, I pulled Tech Beerus 4 fucking multis in a row. I will never forget that, Tech Beerus. But, okay, here we go. Anyway, like I was saying, we got what we're looking for, which is a rotation with Tapion with 2 Turles. This is why I feel the Movie Boss category team is probably a little better for Tapion, is if you get him with a bunch of the Turles. Because if Tapion is on the Revived Warrior category, of course you will be able to link him up with the Tech Tapion, where they can activate many of their links together. Now Tapion, okay, almost up to 1 million. If his health fell below 50% health, we would be able to get that 1 million damage. So at this point, I'm okay if Jiren does a lot of damage to us too, because I do want to see Hirudegarn come out. Oh, okay, so are the Turles going to try and take Jiren out here? I might have to skip super attacks with, like, LR Bojack and stuff to make sure we can fall below 50% health. Wow, Turles only took 40k from Jiren. That's actually kind of surprising. Jiren usually, like, he's able to hit ridiculously hard. Like, I know obviously Turles has type advantage, but still, like, oh, okay. Yeah, we're just not going to take damage on this rotation. I'm not going to super attack with you. I can't help it. AGL Bojack will super attack, and then we'll let Janemba do that. I want to try and build up damage. I also have to avoid, hitting these same colored orbs right now, because we'll just heal so much health. All of these units are rainbowed. Alright, so Jiren was able to be taken out there. Might not be able to get that Hirudegarn transformation. This is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Oh, okay. Actually, this is perfect. This is perfect. Tapion would be able to reduce damage a lot more than Turles could. We'll get a super attack with Turles. We have to get a super attack with Frieza, and then I can do there. So let's just grab all that. I don't want to get the same colored orb so that we heal. Hopefully Jiren super attacks Turles. Yeah, Turles is taking a lot of damage. There we go. Oh no, Jiren. I really wanted Jiren to super attack Turles, because Turles would have taken a lot more damage from it than Agl Tapion or Tech Final. I almost said Tech Final Form. It's actually Tech Golden Frieza. A lot more damage than they would take from it, because both of them, they're pretty much going to completely neutralize the damage that Jiren is capable of doing. Obviously, Tech Golden Frieza is an outstanding defensive unit, so yeah, he's just not going to be able to hurt Golden Frieza. Hey, we got a dodge. I love it. Dodge is especially good on Golden Frieza because, yeah, this will be fine. Looks like I'm going to get a super attack with LR Bojack. I'm going to get a super attack with all of them, and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, actually, I think Jiren might actually do enough damage to us to get us below 50% health. The problem is that the Bojacks are going to kill Jiren. So there we go. The Movie Boss category team is too strong to fall below 50% health. So we'll just go with that. We'll just go with that. You're not going to get the Hirudegarn transformation if you're running the Movie Boss category team. Like if you're actually bringing a real team, it's just not going to happen. That's okay though, because I'll get the Hirudegarn transformation constantly while doing the EZA, so that'll be a good place where we'll actually be able to see that. But, alright guys, I figure I'll go ahead and end it here. So, here's the thing. Tapion is just basically going to be a defense-only kind of unit. Like, he's able to do, you know, a decent amount of damage, because he does have immense. But he's not going to get above 1,000,000 attacks or anything like that, which, again, usually that's where I kind of say, like, that's the mark of a good unit, is a 1,000,000 attack stat. But if he falls below 50% health, which he's probably not gonna on a lot of these teams, then he can hit hard. But see, that's why some of the transformations are so hard to get, like Ultra Instinct Goku, LR Super Vegeta, LR Super Gogeta, is because on these max power teams, you're just too powerful to take that much damage. But, alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna catch y'all next time.